What's up, everybody? I'm back at y'all with another video now. For this is episode 7 of The Road to Fast 9. And of course, in this episode, we are reviewing Furious 7. Now, this is my absolute favorite of the franchise. This film was one of the best theater experiences I've ever had. And this film had action from start to finish. Like, this action, they took it to a whole nother level in this film. This is my favorite one in the franchise because they had the best fight scenes, the best villain. Of course, at the end of Fast and Furious 6, you know, you had, they introduced you to, like at the end credit scene of Fast and Furious 6, they introduced you to Jason Statham's character, and like he was going to be the villain of Furious 7. So yeah, Furious 7 is a good movie. And it had a lot of emotion in it too. It had a great soundtrack. The fight scenes are great. Just like that one. We'll get to the fight scenes in a second. Now, this film had one of the best opening scenes in any movie in history. Where it shows Jason Statham in the hospital with his brother on the hospital bed. Because his brother, you know, the team almost killed his brother at the end of Fast and Furious 6. So, basically his brother, you know, sort of paralyzed, you know, at the start of this film. And Jason Statham, he wants revenge. So you understood the villain's point of view. Like he wants to get payback for what they did to his brother. So Jason Statham's like, you know what? Y'all want to fuck up my brother? I'll whoop all y'all motherfuckers' asses. That's basically what he's saying in this film. Like, I'll whoop The Rock's ass. You know, I'll whoop Hobbs' ass. I'll whoop Dom's ass. I'll do what I gotta do to freaking make it work. And made my mission work and stuff. So, yeah, Jason Statham was a badass villain in this film. He was super badass in this film. And I love that fight scene between Jason Statham and The Rock. You know, Deckard Shaw and Hobbs. I love that fight scene. The office, that one of the epic fight scenes ever was in that office between Jason Statham and The Rock. That scene was epic. Like, that scene was a freaking one of the best fight scenes ever. And then you got this fight scene where towards the middle, sort of towards the middle of the film, where Brian O'Connor ends up, you know, fighting Tony Jaa. You know, you got Tony Jaa in the film too, and you got, you know, Brian O'Connor fight Tony Jaa and stuff. You see him fight him twice in the movie. You see him fight him once at the middle of the movie and once sort of at the end of the movie. And then you got this epic fight scene between Dom and Deckard Shaw. When they have that fucking weapon fight. That shit was amazing. That freaking fight was epic as shit. They was beating the shit out of each other. That scene was epic. And of course, you know, they have a big tribute to Paul Walker at the end of the film. And that scene's still emotional to this day. I remember when I saw this in the theater back in 2015. And that scene was so emotional. Like, there's people in the theater looking away because how emotional that scene was. And you got this one scene where they're getting ready for war, right? Like, towards the end, close to the end, where Brian O'Connor calls Mia and said they don't know if they can make it, and you got this sad, you know, emotional music playing in the background. That scene was amazing. And I really love how, you know, they Paul Walker's tribute at the end of the film of Furious 7. Furious 7 is a perfect movie to me. That's why it's my #1 favorite. And hopefully Fast and Furious 9 ends up being the best one of the whole franchise. I hope so, because I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan. I'm a sucker for this franchise. And the trailer drops this month. Mark y'all's calendars, because on January 31st, the trailer to Fast 9 drops on January 31st. And I know it's going to be an epic movie. I know the trailer's going to blow everyone away. So, yeah, I'm excited for the Fast 9 trailer. So, yeah, Furious 7, if I had to rate this film, I will give it a solid 100% out of 10. Like, this film, I love this film. One of my favorite action movies of all time. This film never gets old. I could rewatch this film over and over and over again and still love this film. So yeah, 100% out of 10 for Fury 7. Love this film. It's a perfect movie to me. So yeah, and then plus, you know, the Fast and Furious franchise is always over-the-top action because that's what it is. It's a over-the-top action film with a good story and a lot of action. So that's why I love this franchise so much. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also hit the bell so you know new videos uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm out. Peace.